Hey, welcome to It's Factor Football. Today we're breaking down some of the big offseason moves, including trades and free agency. Let's start with the Buffalo Bills. I give the Buffalo Bills an A-. They acquired wide receiver DJ Moore and extended tight end Dawson Knox. The Bills have been in the market for a true number one wide receiver ever since they lost Stephon Diggs. I still think DJ Moore has it in him to fill that role. Miami Dolphins, B-. They signed quarterback Malik Willis to a 3-year, $67 million contract. The Dolphins are basically in a rebuild, and maybe they don't have a quarterback they like this year in the first round, so signing Malik Willis makes a lot of sense. We'll see if he can be a legitimate starter or not. New England Patriots, B+. They signed wide receiver Romeo Doubs to a 4-year, $70 million contract. He should slide in as a trustworthy wide receiver too, while they maybe look to the draft for a legitimate, explosive number one wide receiver. New York Jets. Grade? B+. They signed Breece Hall to the franchise tag and acquire quarterback Geno Smith. Now, the Jets maybe don't need Breece Hall since they are rebuilding and have two younger running backs in Isaiah Davis and Braylon Allen, but he is an elite talent. They also bring over Geno Smith. They are in the market for a young franchise quarterback, but there was no one else available, and maybe they're looking to the draft. Geno Smith should be a perfect bridge quarterback for the Jets. Houston Texans, grade B. They trade for running back David Montgomery, although I like the player, but they maybe gave up just a little too much. But they also signed tight end Dalton Schultz to a 1-year extension. He's a solid player for the Houston Texans. Indianapolis Colts, grade B. They signed Daniel Jones to a 2-year, $88 million contract and wide receiver Alec Pierce to a 4-year, $114 million deal. Both signings I understand. They're good fits, they make sense, but maybe both slightly overpaid for. Jacksonville Jaguars, grade B-. They signed running back Chris Rodriguez Jr. in an effort to fill the hole that Travis Etienne left behind. So now in the backfield, it'll be Tootin and Rodriguez. I look for the Jags to add somebody in the draft. Tennessee Titans, grade B+. They bring over wide receiver Wan'Dale Robinson on a 4-year, $78 million contract. He should serve as a legitimate number 2 or 3 wide receiver for young Cam Ward. Denver Broncos, grade B-. Looks like they're bringing back running back J.K. Dobbins on a 2-year, $20 million deal. J.K. Dobbins played really well last year, but unfortunately with him, it's just the injury history. Kansas City Chiefs, grade A-. As a whole, I like what they did on the offensive side of the ball, bringing in Kenneth Walker, re-signing Tyquan Thornton, and Travis Kelce. Las Vegas Raiders, grade B. They bring in wide receiver Jalen Nailor on a 3-year contract. I thought they would maybe look for something a little bit more in the realm of a wide receiver 1 or 2, but we still have the NFL draft ahead. Los Angeles Chargers, grade B+. They signed running back Keaton Mitchell and tight end Charlie Kolar, 2 young, explosive players that they're adding to the mix in LA. Dallas Cowboys, grade A. They sign running back Javonte Williams to a 3-year, $24 million contract. That's a great value for a 3-down running back, and they retain George Pickens with the franchise tag. New York Giants, grade B+. They bring in tight end Isaiah Likely from Baltimore and pair him with Coach Harbaugh. He's a young, talented player who's looking to expand his role with the New York Giants. Washington Commanders, grade B. They bring in running back Rachaad White and tight end Chig Okonkwo, 2 role players for the Commanders. Detroit Lions, grade A+. They signed running back Isaiah Pacheco on a 1-year deal for just under $2 million. That's pretty much a steal. I like the fit. This is great for the Lions. Minnesota Vikings, grade A. They bring in quarterback Kyler Murray on a veteran minimum deal. He is an elite talent. We'll see if he can put it all together with the Vikings. At the very least, he'll push J.J. McCarthy. Maybe the Vikings will get the best out of one of these two guys. They also re-sign or restructure running back Aaron Jones' contract. 1 year, $5.5 million. He is a little bit aged, little bit injury risk, but he still produces when he's out there. This is a solid signing for the Vikings. Atlanta Falcons, grade A-. They bring in quarterback Tua Tagovailoa on a 1 year veterans minimum, and they franchise tag tight end Kyle Pitts. 2 solid moves for the offense in Atlanta. New Orleans Saints, grade B+. They signed running back Travis Etienne to a 4-year, $52 million contract. He will slide right in as a rock-solid RB1 for young Tyler Shough. Well, not so young Tyler Shough, but second year in the NFL, Tyler Shough. Solid signing for the Saints. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, grade B. They bring in running back Kenny Gainwell and tight end Cade Otton, 2 solid role players for the Bucs. Arizona Cardinals, grade B+. They signed quarterback Gardner Minshew to a 1 year, $8 million contract. He's coming off a serious knee injury, so we'll see what comes of this. They also bring in running back Tyler Algier on a 2-year, $12 million deal. I like the value there, especially with James Conner, another year older, coming off another injury, and Trey Benson, not sure what they have in him yet. So this is a solid signing for the Cardinals. They also bring in wide receiver Kendrick Bourne on a 2-year, $10 million deal. He's a fine role player. Los Angeles Rams, A-. They signed Tyler Higbee to a 2-year, $8 million contract and will pair him with young tight end Terrence Ferguson. That's a nice duo for the LA Rams. San Francisco 49ers, grade B+. They bring in wide receiver Mike Evans on a 3-year contract. I haven't seen any details on the money, but overall, it's Mike Evans. He's a future Hall of Famer. Solid signing for the 49ers. Seattle Seahawks, grade B. They bring in running back Emmanuel Wilson. I look forward to them probably bringing someone in the NFL draft to pair with Zach Charbonnet, who's also coming off an injury. And they re-signed wide receiver Rashid Shaheed to a 3-year, $50 million deal. He is a nice explosive player, good role player. B for the Seahawks. This has been It's Factor Football. Thanks for watching.